Hello, everyone. Welcome here. Let's go ahead and load up our save and get going. I'm sure there will be plenty of Xenon that need to be encouraged to move on, shall we say. Anyway. And yes, survey, I am alive. Despite evidence to the contrary. Anyway. At least this doesn't take 2 minutes to load like it used to in 6.0. 6.0 or was 5.0? Can't remember if this is 7 or 8. Anyway, a couple versions ago. Okay. So here we are aboard, I am going to guess, the troubleshooter. Yep. Looks like Thing 2 took a bit of damage. Somebody's, trying to build another defensive station over there. They should probably not do that. Yeah. How are things going at our station? There's one last haul part production to build, it looks like. And that's about 6 minutes from finishing. The resources are not available for it. Although hopefully that will change on its own without me having to do anything. And haul parts, we are producing 17,000 an hour. Okay. Yeah. Hello, Sealith. I don't know about typical, but at least not completely incredibly abnormal, maybe. We have 25 million in the station account. I'll be taking that. All right. Now. Ugh. What is happening to this split trading station? Anyway. Yeah, it looks like it's basically destroyed anyway. Yeah, we're gonna have to do something about this gate, or we're just gonna have to go through and shoot stuff on the other side. There's a wharf over there. Where is the where how you want to call it? Okay, first of all, where's the owl? It's on board the troubleshooter. Good. Remove his anchors while I'm thinking, or anyway, his orders while I'm thinking about it. And the swan song is... What are you doing? You need repairs. Why are you headed back? You're right there at the trade. Okay, whatever. Grade repair. Repair. Okay, go actually get repaired this time. I thought I gave you repair orders. Why are you headed back? Alright. Thing 2, your hull status is mildly damaged. I'm going to send you back for repairs as well. Okay. Thing 1 I think is fine. I'm going to order you to go destroy that defense platform. No. This defense platform. There. Alright. I should probably order a few more destroyers as well. But I don't have the hull parts on hand, so I had to send off ships to grab some. Which is not necessarily a problem. Did I never save that stupid preset? No, I didn't. Well, time to fix that, I guess. Okay, plasmas in the larges, flax in the mediums, because there's no other choice. Software is fine, no consumables, no Marines, max service crew. I guess Marines service crew is the only change I make to the loadout for this. Yeah. Okay, we're missing 10,000 hull parts to build one of these things. Wow, that's a lot of hull parts. And I'm going to order 2 more. Okay, hull parts are still the only thing missing. Yeah. Technically, we should get enough parts to build 2 of those in just over an hour.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah, shut up. Get out of the way so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, we'll buy 5,000 hull parts from there. That's half the hull. For once, we don't trade with the build storage. Actually, wait. We need a few at the build storage first. So let's trade with the build storage, unload the few that they need. And then we'll trade with this normal shipyard and unload what they need. Before parking. Alright. Now, we'll send one down to Argon Prime and buy from our other local supplier. Although he's not incredibly local. Boom. Alright. And one last Huron. We'll also go down to Argon Prime and buy the last of their hull parts. Or not quite all of the last of them, but most of them. Okay. That'll work. Okay. That should get us 2 more destroyers eventually. Whether to replace the Thing 1 and Thing 2 little idiots when they inevitably fly into something they shouldn't. Or if I end up using them to, what do I call it? Like there's a bit of loot scattered around here, but not enough to worry about. Okay. All right. Now, next up, we should probably invade Matrix 79B. Does the Owl still have laser, or not laser, satellites on board? Yes, it has 13 of them. Okay. Let's go take the Owl out and do a little bit of exploring of a future target. Okay.
Maria.
On my seat. Looks like they're trying... Or no, wait, that's the build storage. Let's go bop it real quick and make it go away. Okay. Now that that's cleared up,
Malfunctioning circuit board. Entering system. Matrix. Number 79B.
okay. We've got some sort of station over here. A couple of defensive stations over here, looks like. Including one with a full build storage. Well, not full, but a bunch of stuff in its build storage. That shouldn't be allowed to stand. Don't want to be shot by those turrets. That would lead to bad outcomes. You know, you people and all your streak stuff, you will never be able to catch up to my streak. Blah. Streaks are important. Yeah, sure they are. I think those are probably the least important streaks survey. Okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Got out of there in time. Okay, now take a quick look at the map. Reasonable satellite deployment. Let's head off this way a little bit. Okay. About here. Perfect. Perfect. Now,
Empty space.
for the next one. Beautiful. And the next one. Maybe out a little farther. There.
Empty space.
Now. Just go ahead and coast up to this. Okay. We'll drop the next one over there, and then we'll probably stick one like over here somewhere. And maybe one over here and call it a day. The reason to drop all these satellites on a place that we're just going to blow up and then probably ignore is because that way we'll be able to see enemy ship movements and such like. And if they try to deploy new stations, we can see them right away. All that kind of fun stuff. Okay. And yeah, we'll put another one over here. Right about there.
Empty space.
All right, perfect. Yeah, about here's a good spot. Okay, that's actually really good. Now we'll set the next one about there. Pretty sure there's nothing out this way, but we'll just drop a satellite anyway because
awaiting orders.
Doesn't hurt.
Empty space.
Then we'll start calling the ships in. Okay. Beautiful. That uncovers the place pretty well. Alright, so we have a shipyard and a wharf in here, as well as several defensive stations and other miscellaneous solar power plant or two, and then some miscellaneous junk stations. Considering how close it is to the jump gate, we should probably take out the wharf first. Also, that would destroy their source of small ships. Did I ever give Thing 2 orders to come back? Apparently not. Oops. Okay. Grab this keyboard real quick. Okay. Alright, let's order the ships to fly in. And park over there. And then we'll move them into position near the wharf one at a time. Because this is not a situation where I want to trust their AI to do the right thing. Matter of fact, I'm going to do exactly the opposite. And assume that their AI wants to die in the fastest, most economical way it can manage. Because, let's be honest, that's probably a pretty safe bet. And particularly if we're going to be swarmed by masses of drones, which C also is Wharf. It makes a certain amount of sense to park them very close together. So they can support each other properly. Okay, let's get a good overview of this place. Standard wharf.
Awaiting orders.
Nothing too surprising about it. Or rather, nothing surprising about it at all. I don't see a build storage. We don't need to worry about repairs just right away. Looks like the Swan Song is arriving slowly because it's being attacked by a bee. Okay, well that's fine. The Swan Song isn't going to be establishing the baseline anyway.
Rattlesnake.
Yeah, that's the thing one. We want the troubleshooter. Move the troubleshooter in first, then we'll bring in thing one.
Docking granted.
Awaiting orders.
Alright. Autosave has released us. First things first. Let's remove the orders from both of these. They don't do anything weird after we move them manually.
Awaiting orders.
Looks like the first load of hull parts has arrived at the station. Okay. Now. Let's get ourselves positioned more or less on the same plane as the station. So right there, closest to us, are a pair of defense modules.
Xenon Wharf.
But I would really like to go away before they can shoot back at us. Move a little bit closer. Okay. Now, next thing's next. We're moving the thing 1. Out of my seat. Well, it's not actually a seat. This will take a little longer to get into position because it is, well, significantly slower. There goes the first of those modules. The second one should be following before too long. So unfortunately, by setting the ships up like this manually, we are losing out on the firepower of their main guns. I think that's the second module right there. However, that is a price I am willing to pay for not having my ships blow up to stupidity. Make sure we're in close company and have a bit of mutual support. We'll leave a little bit of space there in the middle so we can have the swan song in between the two. Okay. And then we'll grab the swan song. It looks like the thing 2 is not particularly far away. Alright, as slow as the thing 1 was, the ship is slower. Although it has significantly more firepower. I'd still rather have more speed over firepower in most cases, though. If you can fly circles around your opponent, then you're not going to take damage. And you'll have plenty of time to use your firepower in whatever manner is most effective. Okay, where is thing 2? It's on its way. Give it another move order to get it closer. Okay.
Xenon Wharf.
Alright. We can see here that they already destroyed the 2 small modules. They're going after one of the core modules there next. A lot of plasmas incoming. Shouldn't take them too long with that much firepower going on. From this location, they should also be able to see that storage module off to the side there. And then we might have to move, or at least pull in closer for them to get the rest of the modules along this line. Surprisingly, they don't seem to be deploying drones. I'm sure that'll happen very shortly. Anyway. Yeah, we might want to turn the ships a little bit and pull in if you wanted to destroy the next line of segments, but looks like the lights have already turned off of that segment right in front of us. So that's good. Meanwhile, thing 2 is on the way. Yeah, no drones. No Ks either. Okay. Whoa, what are you fools shooting at? Knock it off. Okay. Stop shooting the troubleshooter's shields, you dumbass.
Awaiting orders.
AIs, what can you say? Okay, there we go. We'll pull forward a little bit more. Then we'll grab, not the owl, the troubleshooter. Like they're deploying drones now. Okay. That's a bit of a spot as any. Now let's grab the swan song. And then thing 2 has arrived, so we'll pull that in next as well. So I'll rip a few shots off while we're here. Okay. Load up. And on we go to the next target. Let's go park on the other side of thing 1. Looks like they've got a few drones, but there's not very many. Okay. Alright, I take that back. There's a lot more than it looks like. Not really though. Okay, thing one, you probably should move in more.
We're taking hits.
You're fine. You're just being shot by a couple of drones, honestly.
Danger.
I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, that's a lot of drones. Yeah, it's not a lot of drones as compared to some of the previous wharfs and shipyards
Danger.
we've attacked. These will go away in short order. Looks like there's a bee here somewhere. Yep. Okay. I really wish that you could see
Something hit us.
this same information I can see now. Things like shield bars and health for turrets
Rattlesnake.
while you were in control of the ship. It's obnoxious that you have to be a passenger on the ship before you can see this information. Also, it looks like we lost the bottom large turret. That's probably fine.
Ma'am.
It looks lost one of the nose turrets too, I
Turret?
think. Oh no, it's just lightly on fire. Okay. Repair crews will fix it. Engines are doing fine. Yeah.
Rattlesnake. Turret.
There we go.
We're taking hits.
Yeah, you really should be able to select your own turrets and look at them while you're on the ship, just so you can tell what their health is. Speaking of selecting things and telling what their health is, the wharf is at 41%. Boom. Not sure how anyone could see to shoot that, but I won't complain. It looks like the only living segments is this arm over here, this bit in the center, which is probably the highest health piece of the whole station, and the actual wharf module over here. The wharf module is going to go pretty quickly because well, there it goes right there. All right. It looks like we just need to move a few of these ships around so they can shoot at these segments. What are they still shooting at? Oh, there's defense module at the end there. That will last a very short period of time. Those things go poof if you look at them funny. Alright, well, let's start by moving this thing into position. dare you shoot at me like that. Okay. These things in their slow turn rates. I mean, they're faster than some other destroyers, at least, I guess. Man, do they feel bad compared to the upgraded version. You can whip the upgraded version around real fast. Alright. So he's in position.
Sit rep. We were hit.
Okay. Now, troubleshooter. For you, I want you to swing wide. And then shoot that main module right in there. Wild how fast you can whip this thing around compared to the others. Okay. And Swan Song. I'm gonna fly you up and over the top. Stay just out of range of their guns. There's autosave. Okay. This gives us a better view of the station and what sections are still alive and so on. It looks like the sections that are still alive is just this one, that one, which I think is in the process of blowing up right now, and that one. And none of these are going to last very long.
Wharf.
16% hull. Oh. And that will be the end of the wharf. Okay, once the wharf is gone, do we go straight for the shipyard? Maybe? Probably. We get rid of both wharf and shipyard, it should put a serious crimp in the Xenon plans for this sector. Looks like we have a new rattlesnake made. Let's order that out here. And what should we call it? Good question, actually.
Awaiting orders.
Well, first of all, let's set up its turrets. Okay. Then it's guns. Nice. Let's see. Oh, Wharf's blowing up. I don't know what I want to call it. I'll have to think about it. For now, though. Let's grab our current set of ships. Not you. Fine. Actually, this is better because the previous grab would have gotten the owl as well. And we'll move them over to here. And you proceed with your orders. I'll teleport aboard the owl, and we'll go take out that build storage while the rest of the ships move into position.
Maria.
Hey, you, out of my seat.
Ma'am.
Okay. Boom.
Rattlesnake.
All right. Go meet up with the troubleshooter. Oh, come on. Yeah. Let the shields recharge. Come on. Did it just drop out of travel drive? Damn it.
Awaiting orders.
Well, it's here anyway.
Docking granted. Successfully docked.
Okay. The others are arriving. Okay. The thing one certainly took long enough to show up. Now, the shipyard. This is actually a pretty good facing for us. We can attack along this line. Wipe out all this. And that. And then we'll have to move ships around from there. For now, though, let's get down to the bridge.
Awaiting orders.
Go to the bridge. First things first, we remove your orders. Oops, that's the owl. The last thing you want is your ship deciding that once you have perfect good position, it should turn around and fly back to where it came from.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, there's no reason to charge the travel drive for a short little trip like this. You want to fly up to get on the same plane as the station.
Orders.
Then arrive from the angle we want to be able to be shooting at it from. I think we're about the same plane. And this seems like a reasonable angle.
Xenon shipyard.
Awaiting orders.
Now, we are far closer to it than the 13K distance from station indicates. Alright. Thing 1, we'll move you first. Teleport 2. Looks like our second new ship is on the way. Being constructed. Alright. We're a whole 150 or so meters a second slower than the troubleshooter. Because this is a mass-produced model. Not the fancy high-quality one. Looks like they may have launched a few drones already. Yep, he is getting wrecked. And we have one a little high. We'll pull her down some.
Xenon shipyard.
Okay. Probably close enough. Didn't grab thing 2. Okay. We'll pull this one up on the other side of the troubleshooter. Yeah, the other side is what we put thing 1. Actually, I might just go ahead and put this in a completely separate line. Okay.
Awaiting orders.
The as of yet unnamed rattlesnake has arrived.
SE. Xenon Shipyard.
Select the thing that's actually in front of me instead of the random thing off to the side. Okay. Oh well, complaining isn't going to get me anywhere because devs will never change that. Alright, looks like the guns are taking an interest in what's in front of us. A little bit closer. And that's probably plenty close enough. Got to remove the orders first. Thankfully, we noticed it in time, so we don't have to deal with the consequences. Alright. Here we have a rattlesnake. We'll order it up into position as well. That's the other new one that arrived. That, not arrived, but was acquired.
We're taking hits.
That's one of the Mareas that's guarding boron space. I doubt we'll have to actually do anything about it. We'll just name that one the More Guns. And the other one.
Something hit us.
Did I remove all orders? Yes, I did. Damn it. Rename. They both start with R. They do very different things. And this one will be... the plasma burn. Okay. Now, let's grab the swan song. And we'll fly it into position. Over there beside thing 2. Something just blew up. Anyway, the more guns and the plasma get burned should be here shortly. And then we'll deploy those as well somewhere. And that should lead very swiftly to the end of Xenon in this system.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, the more guns is here. So we'll grab it next. That should be plenty close. Okay. Move all orders. Teleport 2. We'll move that over beside the Thing 2 and the Swan Song, because it looks like they're about to be hit by the brunt of the drone attack. Really putting it over by those two. They are about to be attacked by a lot of drones, yes, but also there's not a lot of station to shoot over there. And it looks like the other two have stopped shooting, so we're going to have to move those as well. Let's move these guys, or let's position this guy over beside these two, yes, but kind of around the turn of the station so it can shoot at some bits that haven't been shot at before. Also, this thing is dreadfully slow. 162 meters a second. Did I install any upgrades on the other ones? Pretty sure I didn't. But I thought they were faster than this. I should check. I might have put lighter hulls on them or something. The Thing 1 and Thing 2, that is. Any case, 163 is still faster than a K, so... Okay. Yeah. Move around to the other side of the station and shoot at it from there. It looks like Thing 2 and the Swan Song are handling themselves well against those drones. Although I think that's one of the engines on the Thing 2 gloriously aflame. I might not be able to move that for a while. Oh well. Okay, we're rounding the corner. Starting to see undestroyed sections of station. I did set the guns up on these properly ahead of time, so they should prefer shooting the station over other random shit once we're in range. Clicking on the station to check range is not going to be useful because the center of the station is quite a ways away from this end. Emphasis on should? Yeah. Unfortunately. Okay, this is probably a good spot for it. We'll just turn in and go park. There we go. The guns know what to do. Okay. Troubleshooter. You need to move because you apparently can't see anything anymore. This thing is like a breath of fresh air after driving the others around for a bit. Okay. Because this thing is fully modded for maneuverability and speed. This particular ship is a rattlesnake, just like the rest of them, or most of the rest of them. But it's a rattlesnake that has a lighter hull mod installed, and it also has a turn rate mod. So it basically maneuvers like a very, very fat fighter. And it's actually faster than quite a few fighters in this game. Let's not even get started on the topic of how bad most of the fighters in this game are. Most of them are too slow. Alright. This one is not stock. What did I do to this? Because the fully stock one is... No, this one's stock. Did I install the wrong engines on those? Yep, they got the Argon travel drives. Damn it! I need to send those back for refitting. Because these need to have split all-around engines on them, so they have decent combat speed. No wonder it's so flippin' slow. Oh well, after we're done destroying this station, we'll send the more guns and the plasma burn back for get proper engines installed. Okay. We'll just tuck this in against the troubleshooter. Yeah, this is a completely stock rattlesnake, which is still pretty maneuverable, but it is... Okay, do Swan Song need to move? Let's find out. I think it's still firing, but I'm not sure what it's firing at. No, it is not. Well, it kind of is. We'll turn it so it has better gun angles. Yeah, that's good. Alright, and the thing too... You have one? It looks like you need to spend more time flying it yourself. If you've got one that's fully modded out, they're super fast, maneuverable, powerful. The troubleshooter here has, well, let's see, what all changes did I give it? It's got expediters on the main guns. So it has, the main guns actually outrange the Argon plasmas it has for turrets. And it has recharge rate on the shields. It also has a cheaper recharge rate mod on the engine shields because it's important to keep your engines alive. That's rotation thrust and a mass mod. That's all I've installed so far. If I really wanted to juice it up, I would put damage mods on the turrets, but that gets expensive in a hurry. As in, it's kind of hard to get that many good damage mods. Let's go around to the other side of the station. Not like I have anything better to do right now. Yeah, top speed is like almost 400 meters a second. Maneuverability is quite high. This thing's just an absolute powerhouse. Main gun range is like 10k, something like that. With the projectile speed mods. And they do a little more damage, which is nice, I suppose. Okay, we're out of range. Boom. The reason I'm manually positioning my ships instead of just ordering them to attack the station is because the AI is dumb. And against a lesser threat, like just a random small station, I might trust it. Even I do have the AI mod installed, the CUDA or whatever, CUDA AI. But it just seems, this version seems dumber than the older version they used to run. I mean, the older version would sometimes run ships into doing stupid things and get them blown up. But this one seems much more enthusiastic about it than it used to. So I just do not trust my ships to attack a station under AI control.
Xenon Shipyard.
Okay, what's left? There's that piece, that piece. Okay. Let's get above it. We can shoot down. Oh. That's not quite how I wanted to move that. Okay. Worked out. Get rid of this little defense module right here. Good, wait, I'm fully stable first. Once that blows up, which will happen any day now.
Awaiting orders.
Nope, plasma burn is here. Bit too late. I should probably just send it and the more guns straight back and get refitted with better engines, but I'll wait on that. I think that's the more guns right over there.
Rattlesnake.
No, it's a thing one. More guns is over on this side then. Okay, so the more guns is the only one that's currently shooting at that. Come on.
Rattlesnake.
Yeah. The only one currently shooting at this aside from my turrets. And there goes that segment. Okay, this segment had the lights turn off on it, so it's about dead. What is overall health for the station?
Xenon Shipyard.
3%? Yeah. This thing's deader than a doornail. Alright. Let's take those last couple of percent off this thing and... Oh, that segment just blew. Alright. Plasma burn and more guns. Both of you need to go back to the shipyard. You need to have your engines replaced with split all-rounders. Okay. When you're done, feel free to come back, because I'm sure there will be plenty of excitement for all involved. Also, what is this order? Get out of there. Okay, shipyard's dead.
Build storage.
There's a build storage. There was a build storage.
SE. Round 2.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like the build storage got shot by somebody else and just died. Yeah, this is one of those weird single module stations, and so is that one. Those, I do trust the AI to just go attack. I will send Thing 1 and Thing 2 to take out this one. If I can select Thing 2, that is. And the Swan Song. I will order to fly out around. Okay. Those should go down without much of a fight. Now,
BE.
let's just clear the area out a little bit here. Just fly straight for a second or two. I promise it won't hurt a bit. One of the nice things about installing projectile speed improvements, it makes your main gun projectiles move fast enough that you can actually take out medium ships without too much trouble at all. As long as they don't keep maneuvering at the last minute.
Xenon station.
Yeah. Kaboom. Okay. We'll probably go help Thing 1 and Thing 2 out. Just so we can clear that station out in a hurry. Alright. I really would prefer if you didn't fly over there, but... oh well. Go ahead and kick the travel drive on, it's probably worth it. This thing's pretty darn fast under travel drive. It just takes it a long time to accelerate. It could be a lot faster if we had travel drive engines on it, but I'd rather have more speed in normal flight than I would be in travel drive on a capital ship. Only one of those is going to help you outmaneuver an enemy. Okay, we should be well and truly in range. Now we're in range of the plasmas as well. let's just go ahead and remove the top turrets. Well, that's one of them down. I think that's both of them. Yep. Alright, no more top turrets. Okay, Swan Song is also moving in.
Taking hits.
Why are you so retarded? Thing 2 moved too close. I think it should be okay. There's just the 2 turrets on the bottom of the station shooting at it. But there's an easy way to solve this problem that doesn't involve me having to do anything special. Alright, how much of your hull got roasted? Only a little bit. Okay, you'll be fine. Zoom is a mod or is that vanilla? It's vanilla. I currently don't have it bound to my stick, so I have to reach up for the keyboard to use it. It's not a thing I use very often, but I think it's on Y by default. Yeah. Pretty sure I didn't change that control. It just cycles different zoom levels. You can't stay zoomed in for very long. It'll automatically cancel on its own after a second or two. But it can be pretty useful for zapping a specific part of a ship or something from long range. Or even just
Shield generator.
targeting something specifically. That'd be hard to click on otherwise. Why is default is target subsystems? Okay, well I don't know what it is for sure then. Don't remember what the setting is called either. The
Awaiting orders.
controls, there we go. General controls. And it should be down here somewhere. VE goggles zoom in. There's also a zoom out, but since it cancels automatically, and since if you zoom in past max, it goes back out, there's no reason to use that one. Alright, so the first station is gone kablooey. So this little incident we had here with the Thing 2 flying too close to the station for inexplicable reasons. That's why I don't like ordering these things to attack stations. Because why? I never used to... Okay, I never... With the old version of the AI mod, I never had that problem. They would not fly too close to a station. They would stay far enough away and everything would be good. But what I did have trouble with is sometimes they would decide they wanted to be on the other side of the station and they would just fly across it instead of going around. Which, okay, fair enough. But I much preferred that problem to this problem. Put it that way. Alright. Yeah, you have no orders. However, I bet if I order you to attack... Okay, good. They resolved that problem without me having to do it for them. Also, I never had this problem with the old version of the AI mod either. I don't know if it's a vanilla thing or an AI mod thing, but often if they destroy a station and you order them to attack another one, they will inexplicably get an order to attack the old dead station. It can be very annoying. Alright, so when this one's dead, we'll go on to the defense station next. And for that, I'm probably going to want to do manual positioning again. Just because there'll be enough turrets on there, we'll almost certainly lose a ship if we just order them to attack it. It's guaranteed somebody will fly too close and they won't be able to get away in time, or they'll get heavily damaged while they do it. And yeah, annoying. Okay. The more guns is still being repaired. What about the plasma burn? It is also not being repaired, but changing equipment. Okay. They won't be back for a while. Okay. Why are you flying in so close? You really don't need to.
Something hit us.
Oh. This station's about to blow up, so I'm not going to bother.
Awaiting orders.
But they did the thing. They flew too close, and
Awaiting orders.
so you three, fly over here.
Xenon defense platform.
And we will head over and join them. I mean, I did update the AI mod not too terribly long ago. Due to AI. So I'm quite sure it's not an outdated version or anything like that. I should probably check it again to see if it's been updated since then. It looks like this one has build storage already. We'll have to go discourage that kind of behavior. No repairs allowed. Okay.
Awaiting orders.
Sucks to be you. There goes all your repair materials and whatever else you had stored there. Alright, from this position we can destroy 3 separate station modules. No, 4 station modules. So we'll just park it right here and call it good.
Awaiting orders.
Now, remove your orders. Remove your orders. Thing 1 and Thing 2 are both lightly damaged, but not so much that I care to bother with them. I wonder maybe if it's a weird gun range issue. Like they might be trying to pull into range of the flax or something stupid like that. In which case I might want to order the flax to only shoot at fighters instead of shoot fighters first. I don't know if that would work though. I don't think that works for vanilla. Because I know if you want the vanilla AI to work, you need to make sure, to work, as in not kill your ship. You need to do things like make sure you don't have any guns that are shorter range than what the distance you want them to close to. And things like that. But supposedly, that was one of the things that the CUDA AI mod, or at least the older versions, fixed. And in my experience, it did indeed fix those problems. Which was why I was usually willing to trust my ships to attack under AI control, using older versions of said mod. But anyway. Right, close enough. Go ahead and set this to attack only fighters. And if that makes any difference, I'm going to be very annoyed. Because this mod is supposed to be smart enough to not need that. Anyway, thing 1 is in position. Now we will move in the swan song. Which always seems to have less problems than the other ships for some reason. Maybe it's a crew skill thing. Because this swan song does have a better pilot. A 2.5 star one. Whereas the thing 1 is a 1.5 star one. Okay. Attack only fighters, attack only fighters. Go ahead and kick the travel drive on, we have a little ways to go. And this ship's pretty slow. Okay. Terran ships really don't like their cockpit. There's like no side-to-side visibility. Means you have to use third-person view if you want to maneuver beside something. Yeah, it's kind of hard to fly in third person compared to just looking out the side. Okay. In position. And now we grab the thing 2. And we change their guns to only fighters in the vague hope that that fixes that problem. Bad chance. Okay. Now, for this thing, we'll position it... you know what? Let's go on the other side of the station. I am going to say before testing this theory, right? Maybe. Autosaves happen pretty frequently, don't they? We're not testing this theory on this station, so we'll be fine. Okay. Now we descend to roughly the same level, which I should have stayed rolled so I could look out the side window at the station and see where we're at in relation to it. You reserve the right to say I told you so? Okay. This is the kind of maneuvering I'd much rather be doing with the troubleshooter. Oh well.
Xenon defense platform.
Okay, 61% hull. Surprised for not being shot at. We seem to be a little bit close to this defensive module. Okay. And there we go. Now, the more guns and families in on the way back. And the plasma burn is Antharcus Cascade, also on its way back. So they should be here shortly with their new, faster engines.
We found something out here.
And I never did set this up. Okay, attack only fighters, and then change the plasmas to attack capital ships first. Okay. Set up the guns, and it's good to go. Now, the more guns. Already had its guns set up. So let's change its fighter attack orders. Alright. Now, in the meantime, how are things going back at the ranch? We actually have some hull parts in storage for once, so that's nice. I don't see what our new bottleneck is yet. But it looks like we're keeping up with demand for the moment. We have 35 million in the account. Go ahead and drain that. Okay. now. Somehow that trading station is clinging on to life. Not sure how. Okay. Go ahead and remove orders. There we go. I don't like ships with orders parked and waiting because they inevitably do weird things if you just leave them sitting with orders on. Okay, nobody's bothered to start building a defensive station at Darkest Cascade or anything like that yet. Although it'd be cool if they did. There's a Xenon mining ship just sitting out there. Looks like somebody's attacking in Matrix 101. I should have dropped satellites in there while I was there. Oh well. Actually. Okay, why is it set to stations? Let's grab the experimental shuttle. And let's position a few satellites in here. I can see what's going on. Hopefully this time it actually places them properly. Okay. I think 4 will do fine. This is a pretty small system, apparently. Provided they actually place it accurately, we'll be good. We'll have to go park over there when it's done. Alright, in the meantime,
Awaiting orders.
the plasma burn is here. Yay! Okay. Plasma burn. I am going to have you
Hello there. Hello.
attack this defense station. What the hell is that order? How about no? Okay. And there's autosave. Alright, well, let's have it fly close by. This platform's almost dead. You remove your orders. Where did you even come from? What? Okay, that's weird. Must have had one of those weird momentum bugs or something. Because the more guns just came flying in from outside of the system on this side. So it must have It doesn't even make sense though, because it's not straight out of the jump gate either. Somehow it got propelled way outside the system, or teleported in way outside the system, or something. And just flew itself in. That's weird as hell. I don't think I've ever seen that happen to an AI ship like that. Okay, so there's a much more reasonable order. Okay, plasma burn. You attack as well. It's not too close, I don't think. Okay. Swan Song. Yumi attack as well. Thing 2. Yumi attack as well. Thing 1. You attack. I'm gonna teleport aboard the troubleshooter so I can go rescue any of your asses. This is where it would actually be kind of nice to have one of those anti-surface module chimeras available. Maybe I should go bring one in here. They can just fly in and zap the heavy turrets before they become a problem. Or when they become a problem. Okay.
Rattlesnake.
So the plasma burn is sitting at a nice safe distance, shelling away the station. The more guns is a little close, maybe. Yep, it's way too close. Damn you. Yeah, see, it's moving away. Let's just leave the withdrawal order, because that's what we're going to give it anyway. It should survive. Okay, so it looks like that is not what makes them fly too close. They're just stupid.
Taking hits.
And now it's the thing 2's turn to be retarded. Alright, you're far enough away. Stop. The other ships are well behaved, but those two are doing a dumb. We definitely have the guns set. Yeah, okay, so it's not that. That's definitely not a solution. Okay, remove all orders. Remove all orders. Remove all orders. Thankfully your shields are back up. No, just lie where I told you to. Okay, fine, whatever, just sit there. Let's go over there and help it out against the... Oh, thing 2's been destroyed. What? Damn it. Oh well. We can just buy another one. Very annoying, though. Okay, anyway. Put it over on this side of the station, partially to be able to shoot this side of the station, and partially because it'll be helpful against these stupid drones. Somebody's got to be over here. And we'll go ahead and order a new rattlesnake. Okay, size L, rattlesnake, high preset loadout, with split engines, and no Marines, max service crew. Okay. We're a bit short on hull plates, but that won't last very long. More will be delivered shortly. All right. Well, I thought I went looking at the mod options earlier. Yeah, there's definitely no options about not making them fly too close like dumbasses. Unless it's the piloting skill affects behaviors thing. In which case that's very annoying. Actually, here, let me check something.
Awaiting orders.
Okay. What exactly does pilot skill affect? Counting attackers and enemy targets. Pilots with lower skill morale overlay count attackers. That's fine. Oh. Yeah. If their pilot skill is turned on, they get too close. That's retarded. I'm turning that option off. Yeah, boom. Forget that bullshit. If you're going to fly into Xenon range just because you're a relatively low-skilled pilot, no, we're not having that. That must be a relatively recent change, because, like I said, I never had that trouble with the old version. Okay, well, figured out what the problem was there. Hopefully. So the bastards are stripping my surface components. There's not that many of them left, is there? No, I think we've got most of them already. Move out of the debris cloud a little bit. Not quite that much. Okay. There we go. No, we're still in range of the bottom guns, apparently. There we go. Now we're out of range. We'll likely have to bring some of the other ships around to discourage the last of the drones. If I had to guess. Boy, how are you doing? Did you lose any guns yet? No, you haven't. Okay. Let's bring the more guns in a little closer as supporting fire.
Something hit us.
Yeah, you're under attack. Stop whining. You'll be fine. Okay. There's the troubleshooter, with all of its engines gone and most of its turrets. About the only things that little bastards can actually damage. Okay. Well, that thing's gonna be dead in short order.
Damage is getting serious.
Okay, so he's complaining about damage. That's not actually a problem. He's not actually taking damage. He was already damaged, and he's getting shot at, so he thinks he's taking more damage. That's not how that works, but AI is dumb sometimes, as we have demonstrated multiple times today. Let's go move the thing one. Kind of surprised by how many drones this place has. Most of these stations have like no drones at all. Okay. That should be good. Now let's grab the swan song. You know what? We'll move it in right underneath, or right above. Maybe right on the other side of thing one. Of course, I can't look out the side window because why would you want to do that? All right. Now the plasma burn. After this, we'll send more guns off to get its hull repaired. We should probably send thing one off as well. It won't hurt anything. It's not like it costs anything except a little bit of time. Hopefully we have permanently fixed our problem with ships getting too close with the last round of discoveries. Okay. Yep, okay, let's get out of here. Got a little too close. Alright, that should be about far enough. Alright. Light him up. Now, the drone count around the Thing 1 and the more guns continues to decrease. Did they take out your main shields? No, they didn't. Okay. Why are your shields decreasing? There's not that many of them shooting at you. Or did somebody start shooting the owl and reduce its shields some? No? They're 100%. Okay. Well, the troubleshooter's shields are regenerating, so whatever. Okay, Thing 2. Get your butt out here. The more guns is a bit stuck for the moment, so we can't exactly go order that to go get repaired. I'm going to take the owl out and help clear off some of them drones. We're down to a reasonable number of them that I can actually have
Maria.
a bit of a useful
Man.
effect on. Okay.
Defense drone.
At least one of those plasmas was a direct hit. It has the tiniest sliver of health left. Damn it. Get
Defense
wrecked.
drone.
Meow. We do not want to get hit by those plasmas. It would probably be bad if that happened. It would probably look a lot like what happens if you hit a defense drone with one of your plasmas. AK sudden fire and explosion. He's maneuvering a little too fast for the plasmas. There we go. That one's not, though.
Xenon defense platform.
Really? That was the last drone around here? Guess it was. Okay. Alright, more guns. It is time for you and the troubleshooter to both get repaired for different reasons. Troubleshooter, because I don't feel like waiting long enough for its turrets to repair themselves. Actually, Thing 1, I'm going to send you off for the similar reasons. All three of you go get repaired, please. Okay. And Thing 1. troubleshooter. Okay. And then when you three are done getting repaired, I would appreciate if all of you returned. Okay, so that leaves us with the plasma burn and the swan song, and soon thing 2 should arrive.
Build storage.
And there's a build storage somewhere around here that needs to go away. I selected it. Where'd it go? That's not the right build storage. There it is.
SE.
Alright. Nice and empty, so it blows up immediately.
PE.
Here's a P, which we will also make go away.
We found something out here.
I guess if we wanted another P, we could capture one easily enough. Alright. So, Swan Song and Plasma Burn. Plasma Burn. Go ahead and attack that station. Swan Song. Also, you may attack that station. Do some attack runs on its turrets if we can.
Xenon station. Turret.
Yeah, this is where I really wish I had the chimeras. Should probably bring one of those in and keep it on board. Something, just in case it's desirable. Yeah, you know what? Let's not do this. I like my health firmly attached to my fighter. Wait, is that your main gun firing, or is that just plasmas? Okay. Each of those shots better do a lot of damage, is all I gotta say. That's pretty spectacularly unimpressive rate of fire from the main guns. That or they better never heat up.
Rattlesnake. Sin.
So this thing's gonna go soon. 20%, 25% or lower hull.
Xenon station.
16%. Yeah. I think the lights turn off at 25%. I used to think it was 10% for some reason, but these little single module stations make it a lot easier to tell. And I'm pretty sure it's 25. Nope, they finally got the guns turned around. Anyway, it's going to go kablooey very shortly. So apparently what our problem is, or was,
Rattlesnake.
since I've turned that behavior off now, is that low-skilled pilots would fly to within 75% of gun range, maximum gun range. Skilled pilots,
Awaiting orders.
apparently they didn't have to be very skilled, would usually fly to within 100% of gun range. So if you had a relatively green crew, they would just sail right up to something and get blown up. All right. I see. Now go attack it. That's maybe a little close, but they should hopefully change their minds before they actually get there. Meanwhile, let's go get rid of this build storage. Now that that behavior's been turned off, hopefully it should be safe to trust the AI to attack stations again. Without me having to dig all over the place to try to find... oh, come on. Without me having to dig all over the place to find crew training seminars, which I would really rather not do. And here, ladies and gentlemen, we have the build storage that won't blow up problem again. Okay, yeah, they changed their orders already. So build storage is supposed to blow up when it takes any amount of damage after the station is attached to has died, and it is empty. As you can quite clearly see, this build storage is empty. It doesn't think it's empty. Matter of fact, it declares that it is not empty. But there is nothing to shoot. There are no containers out here full of stuff. Eventually, and it will usually take a few minutes, it will finally realize that it actually is empty and just randomly blow up like that on one of these times when you shoot it. It's a bit annoying. One of those little things that the developers should probably fix at some point. We'll see if it ever happens. Okay. And here we see a pair of well-behaved ships sitting at the proper distance. Sitting at the proper distance.
Rattlesnake.
Stop.
Solar power plant. Drone 1. Solar power. Drone 1.
It is getting shot a little. Okay, so clearly that didn't solve the problem completely. That or the save or the setting doesn't take effect until you reload a save. Probably the latter. Yep, it's got to move back and come back in order. Already? Let's just go bait these shots for a little bit until it leaves. Hey, shoot at me. Bet you can't hit.
Turret.
Okay. Yeah, it survived with light damage to its shields. It'll be fine. Those were, I swear, on either side of us. let's not taunt the station any more than we already have to. Particularly since this is clear already. Alright, you remove all orders. Apparently 2-star crew skill is sufficient to be considered smart enough to stay far enough away. 1.5 stars is not.
Defense drone.
Alright, you little bastards. Do not want to get in a dogfight with me. One of us is much better equipped for this.
Defense drone.
Okay.
Awaiting orders.
Moving a little too fast. We really need these things to settle into a course.
Defense
There we go.
drone.
Never get into a head-to-head with someone who's armed with plasmas. God damn it, we fired too late. It just won't work out.
Defense drone.
Little shit smoking.
Defense drone.
Okay. Oh, come on, stop it. Yeah, let's get some more range.
Defense drone.
In any case, we're in no real danger here, no matter how many of these things they have. As long as we don't do anything stupid. Which should be pretty easy to avoid most of the time. Okay. Yeah, let's get some more range. The performance of this ship compared to the performance of these little defense drones is... they might as well not even be the same thing. Or they might as... they might as well be sitting still, let's put it that way. Their top speed is like 100 and something. My top speed is, with boosters, thousands.
Defense drone.
For that matter, it's thousands without boosters. Well, that one we
Danger.
didn't give a chance to shoot at. Compared to these things, we're incredibly fast, we're incredibly maneuverable,
Solar power plant.
and we're tough as hell. I mean, defense drones aren't exactly
Defense drone.
strong fighters or anything like that, but compared to a high-performance fighter like this one, they're pathetic. Plus, this fighter is designed loadout and such like. As a dedicated head-to-head dogfighter.
Defense drone.
It's got a heavy, punchy loadout, specifically designed for blowing up other ships in head-to-head passes. And it has enough speed to ensure that if it wants to make a head-to-head pass, the other ship really doesn't have much capability to argue with it. Dang it, that was a close, very, very close miss there. We almost had him with the plasmas. It was a bit too low. Should have kept him higher in the view. No. Anyway, mostly I'm just killing time while I wait for the station to blow up on its own. Speaking of which, I should probably go ahead and move the thing one. No, it's still shooting it. Okay. We're fine. Damn it, how'd that mess? That almost flew through it.
Defense drone.
Lost about half our shields in that pass. Zzz, and they're full again. There we go. Actual Xenon fighters would be much more interesting prey. They wouldn't be much more of a threat, but they'd be much more interesting. Of course, the reason they're not much of a threat is because fighters in this game are not well designed. They're too slow. Pretty much across the board.
Defense drone.
So when you do get one of the few fighters that is actually fast enough to be interesting, suddenly every other fighter looks like it's sitting still. Of course, this one's a bit of a extreme example. Get out of my view. Since this is not only a already fast fighter, one of the fastest in the game,
Defense drone.
but it's been modded to be even faster. But every fighter should be able to reach, without too much trouble, at least a 500 meter a second top speed. With standard engines and no mods. And
Defense drone.
instead, there's plenty of fighters that can barely break 200. Oh well.
Defense drone.
Basically, most medium-class ships have everything a fighter should have, except they're not maneuverable enough. So really, fighters should have the same kind of speed that an M-class has, just with more maneuverability. Because you're trading armor for maneuverability, basically. Instead, the trade-off in X4 is that you're trading maneuverability for speed and armor, which makes no sense at all. And it might make sense from a realism perspective, in that bigger ship can mount bigger engines. But It doesn't make sense from a gameplay standpoint.
Defense drone.
Damn it. How'd that miss?
Defense drone.
That didn't miss though. Looks like they've got some fun stuff in the build storage. That's best discouraged. No build storage. Bad. Okay.
Solar power plant. Defense drone.
Yeah, that was never going to happen. We were very badly lined up on that. Okay. Yeah. Nope. Probably could have brought him back into alignment if I'd thrustered a little bit, but
Defense drone.
the other destroyers should be getting back soon.
Defense drone.
Boom. Three in a row. Heck yeah. Ooh, one of them hit it, but not the other. Not gonna waste a plasma on a smoking rack like this one. We'll just take it out the normal way. It's kind of like we're sitting still here. We're still flying
Defense drone.
faster than most fighters can go. Even when we slow down to maneuver. And when we hit a burst of speed, we go far faster than most fighters can go, even with their boosters on. Which demonstrates just how ridiculous this fighter is. Okay, I swear those plasma hit him direct. Was this a different one? I think that's a different one. I just didn't get the announcement that it swapped to a different target.
Defense drone.
Okay. Also, regen delay on most fighter shields is a bit too long, but that's a different story. That can be worked around. Speed can't. Matter of fact, longer regen delay is okay on a faster fighter. It's quite bad on a slower fighter. Because if you can outrun your enemies and give you time to get that regen delay to work, then you'll be fine.
Defense drone.
Get this one instead. Now, he was maneuvering, I was maneuvering. That wasn't gonna hit. That was, though. Alright, let's not fight inside the station guns. That just seems like a bad idea for all involved. Looks like the build storage could use a little help. Okay, that didn't blow up quite fast enough. Well, one of the plasma shots hit him. If this thing mounted 5 guns, I would definitely make one of them be a plasma.
Defense drone.
Or, you know, one and the extra 5th one would be a plasma. So I'd have 3 plasmas and 2 warrior columns. Okay, he only got hit by 1 plasma again. If I'd been a little bit farther away when I triggered it, we probably would have been fine on that. And this thing's got Terran shields modded for recharge rate, I think. Which is why its shields recharge so fast. Terran shields are normally a bit slow on recharge. But not like incredibly so. Just on a little bit. When you mod them for recharge rate, they're pretty much the fastest charging shields in the game, except obviously modded split shields. But split shields have much lower capacity, so... In a world of trade-offs, this is one of the best possible trade-offs you could make. I think it's like maybe a second's difference in recharge rate, probably less.
Defense drone.
Terran shields are always the right choice, honestly. For every kind of ship. If you can afford them.
Defense drone.
If you can't afford them, then, well, there's arguments to be made in various directions. For different classes, different sizes, different purposes. How dare they shoot at me?
Defense drone.
Okay. Wasn't gonna hit, but it's worth a try. Plasma's free. The only ships that this little guy need fear
Defense
is a
drone.
bee. This configuration can kill a bee. No problem. Bees are pretty squishy and they go down fast. The problem is if the bee disagrees with that pattern or that particular action and manages to get its guns pointed in your direction. Because if the bee gets its guns pointed at your fighter is dead. Damn it. That was a bit of a deflection shot, but still.
Defense drone.
Okay. I think one shot hit it? Yeah. It's smoking, but it didn't blow up. Well, there it got hit by another shot. Pretty sure. Oh, come on. Blow up.
Defense drone.
Damn it. Complete mess.
Defense drone.
Nice hit. Good check to see where the rest of the destroyers are. They might have got here already, I just didn't notice. That was a miss as well.
Defense drone.
That definitely was not a miss. That one I'm not going to be able to hit. Maneuvering a little too hard.
Defense drone.
Can't believe I hit that one. Pretty sure the humming there we heard was the plasmas from the Swan Song and not actual enemy fire. We do not want to fly into the Swan Song's plasmas. That would end poorly.
Defense drone.
Okay. Although it might have been enemy fire. Not sure where it would have been coming from if it was.
Defense drone.
I love it when they're flying straight at me. Makes them real easy to hit. Okay. No, it wasn't the... Okay. It was definitely enemy fire then.
Awaiting orders.
Troubleshooters here. Not too surprising it was the first one, considering how fast it is. They really shouldn't be playing in the plasma stream. That seems like an ill-advised course of action. Okay, troubleshooter. You are right over there. Let's go grab it.
The aqueduct. Rattlesnake.
No, that's thing 2. How long have you been here? Probably a while, because I haven't been paying much attention to the map. Okay, thing 2. Thing 2. Blind wait over there. Troubleshooter. Blind wait over there. Here comes thing 1. Fly over there. The more guns. Fly over there. Okay. Where is the plasma? The plasma burn. The Matrix 79B as well. Oh, the plasma burn never left to get repaired. That's right. Yeah, so it's just thing 1 and thing 2 and the troubleshooter that left. And the more guns. Okay. Lovely.
Awaiting orders.
Go ahead and remove your orders. Remove your orders.
Rattlesnake.
Let's go dock back aboard the troubleshooter.
Awaiting orders.
And then we'll start moving ships into position.
Docking granted.
Okay. There's autosave. Might as well take this moment to ban that stupid bot that showed up a while ago. And there we go. Off to the bridge. Okay. Of course I chose to turn the wrong way.
Awaiting orders.
Get up on the right level.
Awaiting orders.
Container. Solar power plant.
We're well within gun range. Why aren't they firing? Okay. I don't know what causes that bug, but it's very annoying. Okay, thing 1. Teleport 2. For some reason, sometimes, the guns on a ship just won't fire until you change their targeting mode. It doesn't matter, just change like one of the guns targeting mode to anything and then change it back to what it was supposed to be. And then boom, they'll suddenly recognize that oh, we should be firing at that thing right over there. And wake up. Including all the guns you didn't change. Really obnoxious, and I have no idea what causes it. Anyway, we're in range. Probably should move it to a higher altitude, but I should test my theory that saving and loading would fix our problem, but I don't feel like it, so I'm not going to. Besides, 10:20. If I was saving for any reason, it'd be to wrap the stream up. Although not quite yet. I want this station to go away and maybe a few other things first. Well, now that the whole fleet showed up, or most of the fleet showed up, the more guns should be around here somewhere. Is that it over there in the distance?
Rattlesnake.
Yep. Anyway.
Solar power plant.
Okay. See, turrets aren't doing anything. They're all set to defend. What? Oh, this is a brand new ship, that's why. Okay. Attack capitals first. You attack only fighters. Only fighters. Only fighters. Only fighters. Configure the main guns. Alright. Alright, more guns. Go ahead and move him in. Okay. It looks like there's only 1 or 2 modules left in the middle here. That's quite nice. Okay, at least the turrets on this thing are working. All right. Well, that station's going to blow very, very soon, and that looks like all we have is this other power plant over here. Okay. Well, how are things going back at the ranch?
Awaiting orders.
It looks like we have 33 million in the station account. Nice. All parts is zeroed out again. It looks like hull parts might still be our bottleneck despite doubling capacity to 17,000 per hour. Okay. And for anyone who's looking at this monstrosity of a station and asking themselves why I would do such a thing, it's a bad idea. Don't do it. But I wanted to see how bad of an idea it was. The answer is very.
Something hit us.
Okay, that's the Marias yelling about their problems again. Do weapon components use... They do use hull parts to build, okay. Interesting. We should check on those Marias to make sure they're getting along fine. See, they're in watchful gaze. Yeah, they're fine. I don't know what you're complaining about. Only a couple of you have a little tiny bit of damage. And there's still 15 ships in the fleet, so they haven't lost any yet. They've been doing a really good job of keeping the cock off of our miners. Which is exactly what they're supposed to be doing. Oh, fun. I got that bug again. Well, you see that flashing box down the bottom corner? That won't go away until I load and save the game. I think that gets rid of it. Failing that, our game restart will definitely get rid of it. I've had this happen a couple times now. Where that box gets stuck, even after the message it was associated with goes away. Very annoying. But anyway, let's wipe out this build storage quick. Just open comms to someone and it goes away. That might actually work. I should try that.
Sin.
Let's see. Oh,
Can I help?
goodbye.
Ma'am.
And sure enough, it worked. Awesome. That is good to know, survey. Whenever this build storage finally decides that it's acceptable to blow up,
Build storage.
which could take it a minute or two. It still thinks it has some resources in it, despite the fact that that is obviously untrue. They must have some boxes parked in a hall somewhere or something. The true secret to invisibility. Or invincibility. Just park a couple cardboard boxes full of supplies in the hall. Makes it so your station can't blow up. There we go. Somebody chucked said boxes out of the airlock. Alright. The Matrix 79B is basically clear except a single xenon power plant. Darkest Cascade has a T flying around in it. And other than that, it is also clear. No one has tried to build a station here yet, which is somewhat surprising actually. Okay. Well. The Paranid continue to thrive. For some values of thrive. They haven't finished these factories yet. I wonder why not. I wonder what supplies they're missing. Well, let's find out. They want hull parts, Cotronics, turret components, and advanced electronics. They want hull parts? And this one wants Cotronics. Okay. That one wants turret components. So if I delivered lots of Cotronics to this one, it would... Actually, wait. Smart chips. Energy cells. Okay, that's solar power plant. Look at this factory. Hall parts. We want 33,000 hall parts delivered. So it's purely a logistics problem. They are manufacturing hall parts, and their hall part station's usually pretty full of them. But they're not being delivered, apparently. I should scan that station so I can see its amounts without having to send a ship there. I do keep sending ships to buy hall parts off them, but they should still be delivering to their stations in between those trips. Oh well. Apparent inability to run a smooth economy is not my problem, I guess. Not anymore. I've solved their Xenon problem. They can figure the rest out on their own. Yeah, looks like Matrix 79B will be easy to clear out. Savage Spur probably go down pretty quickly from there. Then we can just move the fleet through to Savage Spur 2 and wipe the Xenon out from this whole branch, except for Matrix 101, I guess. Although I should probably do something about that too. For no particular reason. Not like there's anything in here that they can really do. They don't have a shipyard. They don't have any ships to do anything. We might keep it as a Xenon museum. Anyway. For now, though, let's save the game. Because it is 10:31. And that is a perfectly good time to wrap things up. Okay. Oh, it looks like we have a snail on the glass today. Anyone want snail feet pics? Anyway. Tomorrow is Monday, which means that we should have some good old crab champions. And then I think Tuesday and Wednesday we'll probably play old school RuneScape. Because I've got quite a lot of stuff to do in that game. And that should be a reasonable time to do it. Thursday will be more Ascendancy. I think we're getting pretty close to the end of what I'm willing to play of that right now. But one more day shouldn't hurt anybody. Maybe we'll even figure out a win condition. I don't remember what the various win conditions are for that game, but there's several of them. We'll see if we can find one. And then Friday will be more crabs. Saturday we'll have some EDF. And Sunday will be the last day of X4 for this run. Because the week after that is when the Factorial DLC comes out. And that is going to absolutely trample everything else on the schedule. But anyway, for tonight, I'm going to guess that there's nobody doing anything because it is a Sunday and they tend to be pretty boring on Sundays. Actually, Avi is playing Carrier Command too. Okay, what is this? Looks like he's playing with Wasted, according to his stream title. Oh, it looks like one of those... Yeah, I don't know. Let's go find out what this is. We'll raid Avi. It's been a little while since we've raided Avi. Anyway. Hopefully I see you all back here tomorrow for whatever shenaniganry ensues. And for tonight, it looks like Abby is either flying something or using a gun turret or something. It might be a gun turret. We'll go find out for sure. Anyway. Hopefully you all have an awesome night. And I will see you all later. Good night. And goodbye.